Hi everyone, welcome back to neilpod.com with Neil and Thomas. It is another Eurovision 2025 reaction video, and today we'll be reacting to the winner of the San Marino Song Contest. Before we get into the reaction, do subscribe to the channel, like this video, and ring the notification bell to know when we post any new videos. And you can also go to neilpod.com where you can find all of our social media links and more information about how to support us. But let's get into it. So San Marino Song Contest was won by Gabry Ponte with the song Tutta Italia. You may recognize this as the theme tune for Sanremo 2025.
Yeah.
People were calling for this. I saw many a tweet or post saying, Italy, you cowards, send this. And you know what? San Marino listened and they are sending it instead. Which is the most San Marino thing to happen in a long time. Like, San Marino keeps San Marino in, and I love it.
Yeah.
But let's take a look at the full thing for Tutta Italia and see what we think. This is another bit of fun, isn't it, here?
Well, it's quite a big stage.
That is the San Marino Outlet Experience live. Interesting staging so far.
Yeah. This is totally has nothing to do with the song, but I kind of like the San Marino cute logo.
Yeah. Right, we're getting into this.
I thought the dancers were falling over, but it's just Oh.
Italia, Tutta Italia, Tutta L'Italia. Hey!
This staging is something.
This is just fun. Like, I can understand why you would want this as an entry. There's fun. Oh,
I'm slightly confused as to why the two guys in the suit with like the top hat, why they're so static. Is that a conscious decision?
I don't know, but we're not getting to see them a lot, which is interesting because they are the singers. Arguably very important.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that because I was just looking at this DJ guy singing, but he doesn't have a mic. Oh my god. How did I not notice that?
Because you're you, Thomas. You're you.
Also, I should say this is my first time hearing this song for the first time, or like hearing the song in full. Yeah.
We only heard this at Sanremo.
But I'm guessing the guy in the white is Gabry, and he's the producer, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I like this part.
It's like that mix of traditional with modern elements. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, the crowd is just sort of like sitting there like...
That was something of an abrupt ending as well. Erika Beekman's impact is being seen all over Europe this year. And that is Gabry Ponte with Tutta L'Italia. You may know Gabry best as a member of Eiffel 65, who of course have competed in Sanremo and are very famous for I'm Blue Dabba Dee Dabba Die.
Yeah.
So he is known for sure. This is I am just in love with the fact that it's the theme song from another national final, has won another national final and is rep. And I know San Marino is a small country, very small country in the middle of it. Like, I get it. I understand there's a lot of talent, like a shared culture and history there. Like, it's so silly to me. I love it. It's just, it's so much fun.
They basically did a Croatia this year where, okay, it's not there. It's not like it's a sort of like a reserve entry being picked for the national final eventually and then winning. But it's sort of like a similar story where it's like, well, we don't like your song, we don't want it. Like, here's a little pity prize. You can be the theme song for Sanremo, and then San Marino's like, yoink, that's ours.
We have that. Which is a shame because it was a really fun theme tune, and now I don't think they'll use it as a theme tune in Sanremo next year. Which is, you know. Anyway, let's get into this. This is a fun song. The full version feels a little bit sparse in places. Like there's bits where I want more things to happen. Staging wise, get rid of it all, rethink it all. Like I understand Gabry is the host, is the act, but for a huge TV show, having a man in his 50s on the decks be the center focus isn't going to work for me, I don't think. I need more focus on the people singing. Yes, have dancers have something fun, but yeah, there was almost too much focus on Gabry here, and it just took me out of the performance. I mean, you didn't even realize that he wasn't singing for half of it.
No, because he was actually singing, he just didn't have a mic. He was singing the whole thing, though. Yeah, this is just, I agree with this. But, you know, when it comes to staging at Sanremo Song Contest or, you know, Una Voce per San Marino or whatever it was called before, it's basically a given that the staging is going to be very basic and it's not going to be good. But San Marino have been quite decent with their stagings at Eurovision itself. So I do think there's some budget there for that. So I'm not too worried. I don't think you can really, apart from the fact that it is kind of weird that you do have those, like, the actual singers being very static and not having any attention on them. Maybe that's their choice. I don't know. That is weird. But apart from that, I'm not too worried about them staging this. There's not a lot of bad things that you can do staging-wise with a song that is as fun as this. When it comes to the funness of it all, I do slightly agree there are parts of the song that feel a little empty at times. I think people are just so focused on that whole, like, Tutta l'Italia, Tutta l'Italia.
The chorus
that
wins
part,
it.
which is basically all that you heard during Sanremo. So I agree that there are parts there that are not 100% there yet, but they could still, you know, do a slight revamp of it. I don't know. I don't think it's going to have as big of an impact on the audience as we sort of hope it would, because I do feel like there's some hype around it, you know, having heard it in Sanremo and the whole backstory of it. But I don't think, I can't see this contending or anything. You know, we've just reviewed Kai for Sweden, which is also a fun up-tempo song, you know, danceable. But the impact that these two have is so far apart. So I think this could do considerably well for San Marino, but I would also not be shocked if it doesn't, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Now, San Marino do have one thing really good in their favour that will help them get some points at least, is Italy are voting in their semi-final. So that does, when you've got a song about Italy and you've got Italy voting, that is helpful. Like,
unless the Italians are very petty and they're like, no, no bloody way.
You stole our song. No chance. We're going to have a war with you now.
Italians are going to come for me right now. I was joking, by the way.
I don't think that we're going to see San Marino in the final, personally. I think it would be fun to see in the final. I just don't know if I can see it. But stranger things have happened. I said I don't know if I can see Kai winning Melody Festival, and look at what happened this weekend. We are basing this off of our own opinions, and those might as well mean nothing, you know, like, it's just, it's not, I'm worried about how it's actually going to be received outside of San Marino in Italy by a wider casual audience.
And also just the fandom that is on Twitter, Blue Sky, whatever social media you're on, there's a lot of us, but we're still pretty small compared to the amount of people watching. And I have no clue how many of the people watching vote, and of the ones that do vote, who are they? Because I think that there are still a lot of really diehard Euro fans who follow every national selection season, and still don't vote because they don't want to, or they don't want to spend the money on it, which is understandable. Yeah. So it's going to come down to that. It's going to come down to the staging. I definitely wouldn't say that it's 100% like a non-qualifier. I could see this in the final, but I also wouldn't be shocked if it didn't make it. But it's too early to judge for me, I think.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Looking at the first semi-final, we have Sweden, we've got Ukraine, we've got Iceland, we've got Poland, we've got the Netherlands, we've got Albania, we've got Belgium, we've got Croatia, we've got Norway, we've got some big countries in there that do tend to do pretty well. I just I don't know. That's all I'm saying. Would it be a bad thing to see this in the final? No, but I just...
Of course not. It'd be fun.
I just don't know.
But look at the massive impact that Sinead had when her song was released. And then she barely scraped through the semi-final. Like, we thought that was going to be their best result ever, top 10, top 5, whatever. Yeah. And then they came, I think, bottom 5 in the final, and then eventually turned out that she barely got through the semi. So if that didn't do well, you just don't know with San Marino.
Yeah, but it's a fun entry. I do like it. And yeah, I think San Marino probably have, although they've done this most San Marino choice they could have done, I think they've done the right choice. I think it's going to be well received by at least the people in the arena, if not a good number of people at home. I just don't know how the casual viewer is going to react. That's where I'm at. But yeah, that's San Marino. What do you guys think? Let us know down below in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. And you can also head to neilpod.com where you can follow all of our social medias. You can check out the blog, which is there. You can also get more information on how to get involved and support Neil Poit. We've got just a little bit of a quick one. We've got a big week coming up. We've got a big surprise video coming out very soon. So keep an eye out. Do ring that bell. You're not going to want to miss it. And we will see you very soon. Goodbye.